नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today I will expand on more deeper into the subject of completion and kalpataru. ध्यान से सुनिए. Please listen. Only a person who experiences devotion can build temples. Please understand. Temples don't stand on money. Temples don't stand on money. Temples don't become popular by the money or the structure. It becomes popular by the devotion of the devotees. It becomes a temple by the devotion of the devotees. The devotion is the base material for temple to happen. Same way, completion is the base material for life to happen. Life does not happen by just money, understand. Man who has nothing else other than money is in the depth of poverty. The child which is educated only in the school is uneducated child. Please understand. The child which is educated only in the school is uneducated child. The man who has only money is a poor man. Life is not built on money, can't be built on money. Money is a utility. As I said, there are actual wealth and utility for the sake of utility, the illusory wealth. See, the actual wealth is like a land, food, grains, clothes, house, jewels, the actual wealth one side. For the sake of transaction, some illusory wealth, the concept of wealth got developed. The concept of wealth developed for the sake of transaction is money. That itself is not wealth. Please understand. Actually, this clarity, this basic lesson on economy will clear many of your thinking, desire. It will clear a lot of confusion. It will give you more clear vision about what do you want in your life. What do you want in your life? I tell you, how much ever money you may have, but unless you start building the pattern of living with completion, living from completion, living in the space of completion. It is like you have a lot of bricks but you don't have a cement. Will the wall stand? No. Same way, you may have house, you will not have home. You may have workers around you, but not people. Workers are different from people. Understand? I can give you tons and tons and tons of examples. See, the ultimate truth does not need example. If I utter a word, sun rises in the east, do I need to give an example? See, such and such a date, August 17th, 2092, sorry, 1992, the sun rised in the east. Do I need to give example? Or do I need to give example? See, last whole month, sun raised in the east. That is why the statement, the sun rises in the east, is right. No. The ultimate truth does not need example. It means this is the simple law which is followed by the whole cosmos. Sun rises in the east. Does not need an example. It does not need any example to be used to prove its validity. Same way, life stands on completion. Life stands on the space of completion is the ultimate statement which does not need any examples to prove its existence. Nityam Advitiyam Niranjanam. And Kalabhairava, the Kalabhairava Ashtakam, they sing Nityam Advitiyam Niranjanam. Be established in the space of Advaita always, like Kalabhairava. You will be Niranjana, means no incompletions. Anjana means incompletions, faults. Niranjanam, no incompletions. No incompletions. I tell you, life is built on no incompletions. Life stands on no incompletions. Yesterday I was expanding on this story. How a frightened child please listen. If you look into your life, I have seen in India, in big cities, the traffic signals, the women carry their children and beg. Just like how those women always carry the children. Sometimes I wonder, I was even studying into it, how those children are silently sleeping in the dust and sound. How come always they get children? Throughout the year you see the same size child will be there. How come the child never grows? Anyhow, that is a separate subject. Later on we will dive into that. We will think about it. Just like how those women all the time carry a child, you always carry you. That the frightened child inside you. You do not understand That frightened child is a load for you. But you start carrying it to create sympathy from others. See, I am innocent. I don't know. I am simple. Listen. Your completion is cute, but your ignorance is not cute. Your completion is cute, but your ignorance is not cute. Your innocence is cute, but irresponsibility is not cute. All the time you think, if you carry that child, you will have sympathy. No! How in the signals, those women, they carry the children and create sympathy and beg. You are doing exactly the same. Carrying that frightened child which is inside you and trying to get everyone's sympathy. No. The man who has killed his frightened child within himself is sannyasi. Veera is a person who kills people outside. Dhira is the person who has killed his own frightened child inside him. Please understand, this killing is not outside, inside. A person who has completed with his frightened childhood the anxiety patterns of childhood, the anxious, arrogance, ignorant childhood pattern they carry inside is Dhira. When I give the name of Dhira, it means you have to kill that child inside you. Don't think you already killed. If you don't complete with that child inside you, anxious, frightened, panic, be sure you will get into psychiatric problem. All psychiatric problems, mental disorders, starts with that frightened child inside. For anything and everything. That frightened child inside need to be completed every night. Every night. Sit with yourself. Work with yourself. Have beautiful mirror. Complete. 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 Please understand, one of the biggest loss India incurred is the thinking from the space of completion and Advaita. That was the biggest destruction caused to India. I tell you, anything we lost, we revived it back. We got it back. Biggest thing we lost, we need to get it back is Advaitic based thinking. Action based on Advaita. Action based on the space of completion. A completion based thinking. I have come down to give that gift to Bharat. To give that gift to India. Understand, this will be one of my biggest contribution to India, Bharat. I will have every college, every school, every university, one sannyasi sitting there. Just like every corporate company has a CEO, CFO, I will have CCO, Chief Completion Officer. Every school, every college, every university should have a sannyasi who is thinking from the space of completion, who can teach people how to think from the space of completion. Please understand, every time when an incompletion comes up in you, you believe completion is not possible. Instead of that, every time when an incompletion comes in you, if you think completion is possible, that's all. And complete with that and drop over. Tirelessly completing at least for 3 months, that is enough. Then you will learn the completion based thinking. Understand, thinking based on no mind is intelligence, buddhi. Mind which is established in the consciousness, Atman, is buddhi. Mana, which is established in Atman, is buddhi. Completion based thinking is intelligence. When your mind is established in the space of completion and starts thinking, it is intelligence. Just like every corporate company has a CEO, CFO, Chief Financial Officer, Chief Executive Officers, every school, every college, every hospital, every prison, every university should have Chief Completion Officer, one sannyasi sitting there educating people. To do completion. Thinking based on completion. When I say every prison, I don't mean the sannyasi should be inside. These Indian politicians are trying to do that. Put all the sannyasis inside prison. No. They will come and teach and go. If you allow the sannyasis to live peacefully and come and teach and go, you may not need prisons. Will make the whole country crime free. Listen. every corporate company, everywhere where human beings gather, live together, work together, we should have a sannyasi who is established in the space of completion, teaching the science of completion. The army of completion. The army living in the space of completion and teaching completion, helping people to experience completion and carry the space of Kalpataru. Carry the space of Kalpataru. The army of completion. I tell you guys, all of you, all my Tanidars, Kotaris, Mahans, Sri Mahans, all of you are army of completion. Radiating completion and teaching completion. Living completion and teaching completion. Let us expand this to more and more people. You guys are the world peace professionals. World peace professionals. That's the right word I'll use. A person who lives in the space of completion, who teaches the science of completion. You can be a Swami or Goswami, no problem. You can be a Swami or Goswami. Swami means unmarried, Goswami means married, that's all. Whether you are a Swami or a Goswami, carry this flag of completion, the science of completion, the science of Advaitic thinking, thinking from the space of Advaita. Most of the time, the Advaitic space gives you such intelligent intuitions. You go on succeeding, winning. I tell you, I'm so happy. The whole Bididi took a sankalpa. Every night they will gather 10 to 10:30 and do completion every night. My blessings, let you all be successful in the process of completion. I bless you all with my heart and being and my space of completion, my inner space of completion. Let you all be complete, completely complete. I sincerely recommend all our centers, ashrams, wherever our sannyasis are residing. If you are a Kotari, Tanidar, Mahant, your house itself is my ashram only. I am residing there with you. So before going to bed, it can be any time. It does not need to be restricted to 10 to 10:30. Because in Bididi we have a large number of people. We chose for everyone's convenience 10 to 10:30. You choose any time. Before going to bed, do completion and fall into the space of completion. Just fall into the space of completion. That should lead you to sleep. Whenever you fall asleep by doing the completion process, be very clear. You are sleeping in the lap of the cosmic mother, Parashakti. You are falling asleep in the lap of the cosmic mother, Parashakti. Bring more and more and more completion. More and more and more completion. More and more and more completion. I tell you, your whole heart becomes like a flower with the space of completion. All that heaviness just melts away. Only then you realize your own intolerance towards you, your own doubt about you, your own hatred about you, your own denial about you. When you find that and complete with that, only then you will understand why you forgot your original nature. People again and again question me, if we are the Suddha Brahma, Paripurnananda, Akhanda Satchidananda, how did we forget ourselves and become human being? If you complete and catch the root of your SDHD, self-denial, doubt, hatred, only then you will understand why you forgot your original nature and became this ordinary, stupid human being, frightened child. I can simply see when human beings come in front of me, their possibility and actuality. I used to think it is like a CEO forgetting that all is wealth and everything, coming and standing in the street, begging for few coins to polish his shoes. Please give me few cents, I have to polish my shoes. That's exactly the way I see people. I used to think, "Arey fool, why did you become this stupid human being?" Unfortunately, really unfortunately, it is like a self-knot. Like you yourself are only the both side and you yourself are the knot. Because how the knot is made you don't know, you are not able to release it. Because you don't know how the knot is made, you are not able to release it. So please understand, ध्यान से सुनिए, Go deep. Complete, 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 complete. Complete with all your incompletions. Incompletions of. See, only when you complete with all the hatred you have with outside, with others, only then you will realize the deep hatred you carry about you. Till you clear the bush, you can't start growing the grains. You can't do agriculture. Till you clear all the hatred with others, you can't discover the root of the self-hatred you carry. No justification can be given for the hatred towards others. There is no justification. Only when you complete that, you will discover the hatred towards you are carrying. If you just cut the grass, don't think the land is going to be clean, because the grass seeds have already got mixed into the ground. First you have to cut the grass, then you have to plow the ground. The grass is the hatred towards others, but the seeds of the grass which got mixed inside the mud is the hatred towards yourself. First you have to cut the grass, only then you can plow. By plowing means, I am saying, completion with yourself, completion with others, and completion with yourself. Completion with others and completion with yourself. Understand? Completion with others and completion with yourself. I'll repeat. I wanted my satsangs to be just repetition of the word completion, 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 do completion, do completion, do completion with yourself, do completion with others. I do not have any problem if people say he is repeating the same thing. I am okay with it. Till you listen, I will repeat. Till you do, I will repeat. Because my satsangs have no other aim, motive, other than completing you. I do not have any other motive that I have to be called as a great orator. I have to be remembered as a great entertainer. No. Or I have to be a great debater who drives his points into the people, a great convincer. No. I am neither an entertainer nor I need to drive my point into you by arguing or debating. I am a simple man who teaches you the science of life. So till you catch it, I am going to repeat. And till you catch it, I am going to remind. Every night, see to it, you come back to the space of completion. When you complete with all the fears and hatred you have with the outside world, then only all the fears and hatred you have in the inside world will start coming up. The SDHD will come up. Complete with that, I tell you, nothing is worthy of achieving other than living in the space of completion. Other than living in the space of completion. From that, everything is achieved. Whatever you want is achieved. Everything is achieved more than what you want, more than you want. Everything is achieved more than you need, more than you want. Your want also disappears. More than you want also comes to you.
To radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching and with eternal bliss. Nityananda.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.